Rooster Lark.
Good morning, welcome back to the Church of Latter-day Roosters. This morning we are going to be preparing some Southwest skillets and breakfast miracle. But before we do, I'd like to say a prayer over the vegetables. Oh, we thank you, Breakfast Miracle, for delivering unto us these vegetables pre-chopped, pre-seasoned, and flash frozen, so I can enjoy a healthy breakfast and not have to chop and chop and chop. Buck, buck. Now here we go. Pan on. And we'll let that heat up for a little bit. Today I want to rant about, while the breakfast is cooking, a little interaction I had just the other day at a barbecue. A baby spring. I guess for the second baby, it's not a baby shower, it's a baby spring, and you get to invite the bros. So I was invited, it was a baby spring, and I meet someone who's in the food industry. And I love it. We get chatting, and she is a non-believer. I pitch her on Rooster and Lark, and she's coming at me with questions from fire from all sides. But I love that. I love having the screws put to me and seeing if the rooster can hold up, if I can turn non-believers into believers. So what does she bring up? She brings up the packaging. It's fun and friendly. It's not sleek and modern in the way that a lot of the other brands are going. I say, okay, fair point. You know, I understand. I'm going for fun, friendly, for the whole family. There's enough sleek and modern. It's not my vision. My vision's fun, friendly, and everyone's got opinions on packaging. So, you know, no big deal. I respect that. She goes, chopped vegetables. Is that really that revolutionary? There's already chopped vegetables. I go, well, you are mistaken, my friend, because in the context of the frozen aisle, as I've told you before, as I've told all the believers before, there is no solution to this problem. The vegetables are big chunks. They're not good for eggs. They're not seasoned, or there's a cheese packet. They're nasty. I said, so really, this product should exist, but it doesn't. That's the beauty of it. It's a simple tweak. So she says, okay, to be fair, I don't shop the frozen aisle, I only buy ice cream, but I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to assume that this product doesn't exist. Okay? Starting to win her over, slowly. Then I think the pan's heated up. It's time to add some oil. A little bit of avocado oil, just enough to kind of coat the pan. This is almost empty, so, you know, don't think I was dumping it in there, just going for a little bit. Let's see, what else was she saying about the breakfast miracle? Oh, she was saying that, and I cited some other examples of companies that I kind of idolize, like Halo Top, who've really taken off, or Justin's, things like that. And she argues that an aspect of their success is right place, right time. You know, it's starting to take off, for example, Halo Top, right as people are looking for more high protein, low calorie things. I say that's fair, right place, right time. But let me tell you, I think the Rooster is in the right place at the right time. I told her, I said, for the first time in 10, 15 years, frozen aisle sales are on the rise, driven by consumers seeking healthy, convenient options and finally recognizing that freezing is a natural, healthy way of preserving foods. She says, oh, really? Oh, frozen sales on the rise. I didn't know that. And by the end, she was coming up to me and she was saying, you know, I think you're on the right track. I think you're on the right track with your marketing, not trying to do pictures of packaging. I think you're on the right track trying to solve a niche that's not, you know, the next new dairy-free milk or the next new nut milk or whatever. And she says, I think you're right by doing controlled growth and not rolling into 10,000 stores off the bat with no sell-through, no marketing to support it. And by the end, she was walking out the door. She was a believer. She goes, buck, I believe. Boom, we got ourselves another one. I think it's time for the veggies. Let's check on the pan. Oh yeah, nice sizzle there. So anyway, my roosters, I was thinking to myself how, you know, I love when people become believers, when they're skeptical and they become believers, because it helps me affirm that we're on the right track, and at least, I'm convincing people that this is a need, this is a real business. But this is the fundamental problem that I run into. I cannot be everywhere. I can't speak to the world, you know, one store at a time, one person at a time, one converted non-believer to believer at a time. I can't do it. I need a broader audience. I need a platform. I need a platform, my roosters, to speak the word of the breakfast miracle to the people, to show them no longer do they need to chop their vegetables every morning. And this is how I'm doing it. This is the Rooster Nation YouTube channel. We're bringing the breakfast to the people. We're showing them they can eat fresh vegetables. They can eat vegetables without cutting them fresh. It's not crazy. It's not rocket science. You don't need to have all the sodium in the canned vegetables. Canned vegetables, don't even talk about those. No one wants those. You know, the typical frozen broccoli cauliflower. You know this. You've seen it. You've heard it. You've got to give it a stir. So listen, my roosters. This just made me realize how I know I'm on the right path. By doing the YouTube channel, by bringing the Breakfast Miracle to the people. Because I need to reach more people. I need to scream from the rooftops, from the barn, from the rafters of the rooster, that the Breakfast Miracle exists, that you can find it in your frozen aisle. And don't let people shame you about needing to eat fresh vegetables and needing to eat organic to be healthy. It's not true. Vegetables are vegetables. If they don't add a bunch of sodium and other shit into them, freezing is just as good as fresh. It saves you time. We already talked about the haters. Don't listen to the haters. Haters can talk to the talons. So anyway, roosters, I'm just feeling the power of the preach, the power of prayer, the power of the Breakfast Miracle inspiring me to go out and convert non-believers. She knew all about the grocery, all about grocery industry, grocery food. She asked all the right questions, and I sold her. I convinced her. She came in a non-believer, and now she believes. I'm going to go check on the eggs, and I'm going to be back for a little closing prayer, a little closing ceremonies. See you in a minute. All right, my roosters, there you go. Easy as cooking up breakfast. No need to chop all those vegetables. I just gave you a whole rant, a whole rooster rant while breakfast was cooking. Look what we got here. All those vegetables, all the eggs. Come on, people. It's the Breakfast Miracle. So I'd like to close today's rooster rant by just saying that I feel the magic. I feel the power. I know we're on the right path of spreading the Breakfast Miracle to the people. And thank you for being a part of the Church of Latter-day Roosters, because we are a growing group. We're here to spread power to the people, to empower them to eat vegetables without chopping, without being shamed by all the bougie hippies saying they gotta chop fresh vegetables 8 meals a day and 5 smoothies in order to be healthy. No, we don't have that here. So, thank you again. Church of Latter-day Roosters, welcome. If it's your first time, hope to see you again. Subscribe. And in the name of the Rooster Lark and the Breakfast Miracle, let us say, buck, buck!
Rooster and Lark.